sometimes feel that your life is like this monotonous routine that may excite your bank account but sedates your soul? And day by day, it's getting harder and harder to wake up to that alarm clock and peel yourself out of bed to get going with your day. Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and you're here because you believe that your life is meant for deeper happiness, meaning, and impact beyond your material success. And there's this nagging soul or this nagging feeling inside your soul that there's so much more to life than what you're currently living, but you just don't know what that is or where to even start. We at Joyful Living Mindset believe that there's a great gift within you that will uplift humanity in some significant way, and we're here to help you navigate that journey and live your truth. You know, there was a time in my life when I remember that my life was such a monotonous routine that every day I had this urge to come up with new excuses to call in sick. Or I would distract myself by going shopping and buying another pair of shoes or an outfit that I may love but absolutely did not need. Or I'm already planning my next vacation, even though I'm still on the current one, because I just can't stand to live another lifeless day. We have a tendency to hide under the covers or distract ourselves with self-sabotaging behaviors when we're faced with a challenge that we don't have the answers to. Have you noticed that though avoidance or distraction do give you temporary relief, but the next morning when you wake up, the same problem hits you smack right in the face all over again? And while everyone around you seems to be living this way, and it seems to be the norm amongst everyone out there in society, but you know that there's got to be a way to end this rat race. Let me know if that is you in the comments. So, what do you do when you're faced with this situation? A lot of experts or people you know will advise you to follow the money. For instance, they emphasize on make more money, whether that be creating passive income, having a side hustle, or climbing the corporate ladder and going after that promotion, because making more money will give you the freedom to live however you want to live and do whatever it is that you want to be doing. But what they don't tell you is that in the pursuit of doing all of that, not only do you not have the freedom to live the life that you really want to be living, but it actually entraps you further into the rat race than you ever were before, because it stretches you thin, it drains your time, money, and energy, and then it produces and introduces more issues and challenges into your life that you weren't even aware of. How do I know all this? Because I've lived through all that. I did exactly what everyone taught me to do. And in fact, we had our own a side hustle, a business side hustle. We invested in real estate. I focused on climbing the corporate ladder, all of that. And what did that end up giving me? It drained my bank account because I was in deeper debt by pursuing all of these ventures. But more importantly, it drained my energy and my time, and it caused my husband and I to drift apart, and we started having serious issues in our marriage because we were both stretched so thin and we're so stressed out. We don't have time for each other, and our marriage and our family life literally fell apart. Because at the heart of why all of this is happening, why you're having this nagging feeling, why your life just seems to be such a monotonous routine that you just can't stand anymore, is because your soul has been held captive and silenced, and it's desperately trying to grab your attention and let you know that there's so much more to life than what you are allowing yourself to live. And it's trying to get you to turn your attention back inward rather than continuing to chase things externally that only separates you further and further away from what it is that will truly bring you joy and create that fulfilling life that you're after. And so my experience is that I had to let go of all of what everybody was telling me, living up to everybody's expectations, modeling other people's success of what worked for them, thinking that it'll work for me. I had to let all of that go and focus back inward about me and really trying to find who I am and what is it that I really want and what my soul, more important, what my soul really wanted. You know, Jim Rohn says that you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. And what I've learned in my journey is that of those 5 people, and no one has actually ever said this, but I've realized this on my own, is that of those 5 people, the one person that really, really matters, that you really have to surround yourself with, is your future self. And you have to be able to breathe life and give life to that future self to emerge. And how you do that is through incorporating more stillness into your life. And that's why meditation or gardening or exercising or anything that really just unplugs you from the day-to-day monotonous routine to really lets you relax, lets the endorphins release, and just feel this calmness within you so that you can start to hear and reconnect to your higher self. Because your higher self, your future self, has so much wisdom that it wants to share with you and it's constantly trying to share with you, but you've just kept yourself so busy that you can't tune into the wisdom of your higher self. And then the other thing I would recommend is that find 4 teachers, 4 inspirational teachers that you can immerse yourself into their content and learn from them to reignite something within your soul, to remind you of truths that you have long forgotten but has always been there. And every day commit to listening and consuming those inspirational and motivating and life-changing messages from these teachers so that something will start to awaken within you. You'll start to activate and feel something within you you've never felt before. And you'll then start to see visions of what's possible, inspirations that comes through you that you can't help but just take this next logical step in action for, that doesn't really seem like hard work, but it leads you leaps and bounds towards what you want. I guarantee you, if you commit to doing that, in less than 30 days, you will start to feel and see a shift within yourself and in your life. Now, obviously, it's a journey, so it's not an overnight success. And if anyone is telling you that you can achieve this overnight, they would be lying to you. But it starts with a commitment. And it starts by simply giving your future self a chance to be birthed and reconnecting to the wisdom of your higher self. And then just find 4 inspirational teachers to follow. And by the way, thanks to YouTube and the age of information these days, you can start with consuming free content. There's so many great free content out there by so many amazing teachers. Some of my favorites, I'll give you examples. Some of my favorites are Lisa Nichols, Abraham Hicks, Simon Sinek, Tony Robbins. There's just so much more. Dr. Wayne Dyer, Dr. Joe Dispenza. There's just a plethora of amazing teachers that you can follow that have great content out there. And of course, you always have this YouTube channel. You always have me to help you navigate the journey and inspire you to live your truth as well. And so do yourself a favor and surround yourself with those 5 people and really to commit yourself to that work. Right? It's very simple. 3 easy steps. One is to give life to your future self by incorporating more stillness into your life. Two, find 4 other great inspirational teachers that you can start consuming their work. Their free content is a plethora of information out there. And 3, commit every single day to listen to something that, whether that be wisdom from your higher self in meditation or through those teachers that you follow, whether that be in your commute to work or while you're doing chores around the house or before you go to sleep, whatever the case may be. If you can just carve out 5, 10, 15 minutes a day, or while you're exercising, it's a great time to consume these content. Every single day, just commit to listening bite-sized, a little bit here and there and there. And I promise you, in less than 30 days, you are going to start to feel a shift within yourself. You're going to activate something within yourself. You're going to start seeing and having these inspirations and visions of possibilities that you've never, even your wildest dreams, have imagined before. Because you are in the process of becoming your next best version of yourself. And so your life cannot help but change for the better because you have evolved into your next best version. And so will your life. So I hope this was helpful. Leave in the comments what your experience, what your greatest takeaways are, what has helped you, and what your experience has been if you follow, or maybe who the teachers that you follow, so that the rest of the community can benefit from your collective or our collective knowledge and wisdom as well. I hope this was helpful. Once again, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.